What's up, guys? Welcome, everybody. All right, we are closed. We ended up not needing to run the mini, picked up a little steam there. It was a little slower start today, but honestly, it pretty much was just kind of steady, just a slow, smooth fill throughout the day. A lot of times when we get those fast starts, it'll just kind of die off, and we'll go like hours between claims before we get that second wave in the afternoon. Today it was just kind of smooth and steady. So appreciate the fill as always, guys. Let's see. A couple of things here. First off, I need a letter between A, B, and C. A, B, C. I'm going to let you guys pick the jetpacks as always. I do have some live fill options as well. We'll go over those here in just a second. But first, like I said, help me pick out the jet collection box. Box A, box B, or box C. Just a second. Let some folks hop in. I tell you what, while I wait for that, let me walk you guys through the live fill. So for after the break, if anybody wants to keep breaking anything, I got a couple options. I've got Topps Chrome Hobby, and I just got restocked with Topps Chrome Jumbo. So I'm working a jumbo box into tomorrow's break. Got one here for the live fill. The Ohtani did get pulled. What was the bounty up to? What, 15 mil? That one's off, but a lot of other good stuff in these. It's not the one card. So Topps Chrome Jumbo, Topps Chrome Hobby. I've got those two options. Box A. Appreciate it, Michael. Clear those two out. A's our box. Slide that there. But yeah, after the break, if you guys want to keep going, I used to get a lot of requests after the break was over for like, hey, can we get something else going? Does anybody want to split a box? We just found it was a lot easier to fill that stuff if we start from the beginning, kind of do it as we go. So offering two different options. If anybody wants to get into an additional break after this is done, we'll do it right here on the live stream. We won't need to like break the video up. As soon as we're done with the main break, I'll check payments and we'll go straight to cutting the box open. But two different options. Left side, Topps Chrome Hobby. Blowout, and honestly, the rest of them, David Adams, Steel City, that none of them have adjusted any pricing off of the news of the Ohtani getting pulled. I did. I dropped them a bunch. They dropped on the wholesale side. They're coming down retail. I'm sure we'll go ahead and get in front of that curve. So I'm at $40 a spot. We were at 47 on this yesterday, but $40 a spot. Each spot good for 3 randomly assigned teams. Like I said, as of when I went live, these were still $475 on Blowout, but I'm sure they're coming down. Topps Chrome Hobby, 40 a spot. Topps Chrome Jumbo, they're at $790 on these. I'm at $690, $100 under Blowout right now. $69 a spot. Each spot good for, again, 3 randomly assigned teams. So price under retail, but again, I do think that retail is going to start falling. Michael, I hope so, man. Dude, that was a rough box. Me and one of the guys here were talking about it. I was showing him the hits that came out of it. I was like, that was a rough one. That was tough. All right. For those live fills, guys, if you want to participate in those, just call out your spot number. Do me a favor, specify if it's for hobby or jumbo. You can also say left side or right side. Just don't say, spot 5. I don't know which list you want. You're referencing. I got 2 5s. So 5 on the left, 5 on the right, or 5 hobby, 5 jumbo. So just like that, Jeffrey's grabbing spot 9 on the right. That's jumbo. So big thing there, guys, is do not send any payments yet. Let's make sure that we're going to close before we send payments over. If we get to the end of the, oh, I missed the J. If you get to the end of the 10 boxer here and we weren't able to close, then we'll end the stream. No harm, no foul. I'm not going to keep you guys on here all night. Yeah, it's not necessarily committed that we're gonna run it. So let's hold off. Let's see if we can fill it. If it doesn't close, like I said, we'll end the stream. But if it does, then you can send over once we verify that we got it to go. Jeffrey's going 3 also on the right. John Schwartz 5 and 7 on the right. And then got you guys. Austin says random on the right side. Tell you what, Austin, let's put you right in the middle. Put you in the 6. So just like that, halfway closed on the jumbo. Just got restocked on those. All right. What else we got? For shipping, guys, do me a favor. DM me your address if I have not shipped you a package before. We got a couple new folks in here. Welcome. Thanks for hopping in. Thanks for letting me cut for you. The shipping process, it's the same each week. I break every day, Monday through Friday. We consolidate that whole week's breaks into one shipping cycle. After the Monday through Friday, I'll take the weekend off. On the following Monday when I come in, my sorter comes in and sorts and packages everything from the previous week. Takes all day, but they knock it all out on Monday. Tuesday, we print all the labels. It's like 100 packages a week, so it's a most of the day job. We'll print all the labels on Tuesday. As we're printing the label, we'll DM you a picture of the tracking. That'll happen out of my Facebook Messenger. So my account will DM you one. You'll get a message from me with the tracking, but we pull the address out of that same message thread. So DM it to me if you haven't yet. And then we drop everything off Wednesday morning. So break Monday through Friday, off the weekend, and then sort package Monday, print labels Tuesday, drop off on Wednesday. Same rolling cycle each week. All right. Let's get started. If you are in YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm simulcasting to Facebook and YouTube. I am watching those comments as well. Not usually a ton of comments on the YouTube channel, so it's easier for me to kind of, forget to check it. But most of the chats happen over on Facebook, but I will try to keep an eye. If I see somebody in there, I'll try to keep a closer eye on the chat. We are going to have a bunch of unnumbered base paper in this one. Let's see, 8 on the right side to Craig. Update you here. That unnumbered base paper, that is all being auctioned off to the highest bidder. So when we say the unnumbered base paper, we're referencing out of the Bowman Blaster boxes, Mega boxes, and Hobby box. They're all going to have that unnumbered base paper. If it's numbered, it still goes with its team. If it's got an auto on it, still goes with its team. But any of that unnumbered base paper, we're just auctioning it off to the highest bidder. So we're going to open the bidding at $10. If you want to open that bidding at $10, just make a $10 bid in the chat. Highest bid at the end of the break takes all of the unnumbered base paper for that amount. Since it's all going to the same place, I'm just going to kind of skim it. I'll keep an eye out for the top few guys. We'll top load those just as a courtesy to whoever takes the base paper. But I am just going to skim it. Keep things moving. Andrew Fisher is one that I'll actually top load for you. Roldy Brito, first Bowman, green auto, 57 out of 99 for the Rocks. Michael Schinke. Roldy Brito, first Bowman. Not a bad prospect. Kind of gets a lot of the attention taken out by Holiday, but Brito's a solid prospect as well. Tyler Bremner, 66 on the top 100. Gates Janifer first and Cade Snell first. We'll take the bonus hit. Good first pack. Autos have been tough to come by out of blaster boxes this year. They've been tough in Topps Chrome as well. We had one in our first 4. We had one in our second 4. And I don't think we've had one since. Luis Cova first and Billy Carlson. But we got that anime chase. Still haven't pulled one. Want to find it here. Evidently, the blasters are where to pull them. Electric Sluggers, Connor Griffin, Dari Fernandez first, Brent Iredale first. A lot of these I will sleeve after the break, by the way. Michael, your A comment just came through. I think I think you might be behind. If you are, pause the video, maybe go back 10 seconds and then hit live and it'll bring you current. Yeah, your A comment just came up. $93 on the top 100 when in Lynn. Chris Arroyo, 271 out of 299. First Bowman speckled for the Marlins, and then Colby Shelton first. There's Arroyo. There it is. PJ, spot on the right. Gotcha, bud. Yeah, I don't know why that comment was so late. Connolly early under the radar. George Lombard and Zaire Hope, Reptilian. Spot 1 to PJ, right-hand side. Getting close to being full on the jumbo. And last pack of the first blaster. Roman Anthony, Bowman Sterling, Hoswar Gonzalez. First Bowman Edgar Montero. And second blaster. Come on. Somebody was telling me that I think is it next week? They're gonna have the pre-order for Bowman Chrome. It's here already. It's like a month away, but still, it's on the radar. Caden Scarborough will top load for the paper spot. Carson Benz, Jace Mitchell, and first Bowman Daniel Pierce. We'll take it. Nice one for the Rays. Rays were Michael Shinky. Daniel Pierce, Reptilian, unnumbered, but solid on a chaser. Has anybody made it out to or is making it out to the National? Just out of curiosity. Wrong stack. Hold on. Clean up my workspace. Carson Williams, Bowman Sterling, Carlos Vera Honda, and Ethan Holiday first chrome. Yeah, if my wife and kids had been out of town, they're usually out of town during the summer. My wife is from Greece and she goes and visits family most summers, but she didn't this summer. So since they're staying, I'm gonna stay here. But I would think I'll probably be there next year in that scenario. I would imagine. 61 on the top 100, Emil Morales, David Hagman first, and J.J. Weatherholt. At least for the weekend. Head to Chicago Friday morning and Saturday. Nice, John. That's awesome, dude. Have you been before? Is it your first natty or have you been before? Wewa Aloy first. Purple is Franklin Arias. 56 out of 250. Bo Sox. That is O'Neill. And then to 125, Eduardo Tait. So a couple of parallels there. 10 out of 125. Going to the Twins, Minnesota, Greg Chavez. First time. Nice, man. I tell you what, it's a lot. I haven't been in a couple of years, but I went for like 3 or 4 in a row. 2021, back from COVID. 21, 22, 23. I think, did I go in 24? I can't remember if I went in 24. I don't think I did. Not sure about 24. Either 3 or 4 years. Also, Cubs tickets all 3. Nice, dude. Nice. I've been to a couple Cubs games. It's a good time. I love that you can take the what is it, like the Metro, the train? Take that in. Bryce Eldridge, Electric Sluggers, Luis Pena, and Jose Urbina. Didn't have to deal with parking. Like that was nice. Merrick Houston, 53 on the top 100. Gabriel Rodriguez first, and Aryenis Kayama first Bowman. I'm hearing that the line is long to get in each day. It's a lot of people out there. Yeah, definitely don't plan on just walking in. I don't know how it. I'm sure it probably adjusts throughout the day, but like if you're trying to be there at open, it's a long line. It's a lot of people. All right, Topps Chrome. I got Daniel Schneemann, Tanner Bybee, Paul Skeens. Nice perspectives. Love that card. Gleyber Torres red. Oh, nice. Got married on Seafnos. Nice. Sean Murphy. I have not been to Seafnos. Nathan Church, Dylan Beavers, and Ellie De La Cruz. I've been to like I don't know, probably 6 or 7 of the Greek islands. I've not been to Seafnos. I've heard of it. My wife's been. They're all fantastic. Lourdes Gurriel, George Kirby, Alejandro Kirk, and Max Fried, Ray Wave. I like the ones in the Cyclades, which is where most people go. It's Santorini, Mykonos. It's the white buildings with the blue tops, the blue domes. Bryce Matthews, rookie. Roman Anthony, past to present is Jose Altuve and Craig Biggio, and Brent Rooker, refractor. They're the best tomatoes I've ever had in my life there. We had a Greek salad with every meal. Brent Rooker, Ronald Acuna, Brandon Nimmo, and Kyle Manzardo, red, white, and blue. No lettuce in a Greek salad. That's weird. We're the only ones that put the lettuce in there, I guess. Logan O'Hoppe, Roman Anthony, Lawrence Butler, and Francisco Lindor on the ticket. Let's leave Anthony up. Right out from Anchorage. Gets in the 620. Figured out from there. That's awesome, man. It's an adventure. Freddie Freeman, Noah Cameron, Christian Walker, and Logan O'Hoppe, refractor. Yeah, biggest piece of advice I usually have for people at those, at any show really, but especially a big show like the National, like if you're going for something in particular, like have an idea of what you're looking for, like specifically what you're looking for, because it's overwhelming. It's a lot of input. There's a lot of tables with a lot of cards, and there's no real clean way to organize them. It's just you're seeing a lot of cards. It's fun though. If you know what you're looking for, it's a lot easier though. Andy Pajes, Zach Gallen, Roki Sasaki, and Jose Ramirez. First time I went, I just wanted to browse. I wanted to look through the cards at every table. We were there for 5 days and did not have a table. We were just there as attendees. And in 5 days of actually like looking through the cards, I didn't see every table there. There were still places I didn't hit. Kerry Carpenter, Ben Rice, Drake Baldwin, and Spencer Torkelson. Yeah. Will Smith, Jack Leiter, Connor Griffin, rookie. Colson Montgomery, rookie. Ray Wave. We'll take both of those. I was dying to find a burger. I told my wife first time I went there, I said, I don't want to eat anything I can eat at home. Like, help me, order off the menu. Nothing I can get home. No cop-outs. It was good. I didn't do that the second time. First time I did, though. Oh, I love lamb. Goat on the Islands. Really good. Jose Ramirez, Josh Naylor, Darryl Strawberry, and Sean Murphy, refractor. Yeah, it's something about like they have like a high amount of salt because of the salt in the air and in the ground, and just it's on everything they eat, and they end up like they absorb a lot of salt, makes them tasty. Murakami, base rookie. Adolis Garcia, Mookie Betts, and Francisco Lindor, red, white, and blue. That's what I was told. Murakami base. Gleyber Torres, Luis Arias, Jacob Melton, and Fernando Tatis on the insert. get one of these short prints, man. Come on, one time. Shota, Will Banfield, Andres Jimenez, and Lourdes Gurriel refractor. Oh, can we get them out of the megas? I guess we could. Surely, right? Bowman megas. Back to Bowman. More paper. Again, all going to the paper spot. Daniel Pierce first, this time on a mega. Carson Williams, Bowman Sterling mega. Yoanto Cabrera first, and Ike Irish. Daniel Pierce. Again, this time on a mega first. Carter Jensen and Owen Carey, first mega. Carson Benj and Sebastian Walcott, base. Sure, the paper card there. Bubba Chandler, rookie. J.J. Weatherholt, both megas. Truett Madonna, Hector Ramos, first laser, and Brandon Sproat, red rookie. Fernando Tatis, Andrew Fisher, first mega. Merrick Houston, first. Ethan Holiday, first. Good pack. But give me an auto. Holiday first. And Andrew Fisher, first mega. CJ Kafis mega. Justin Gonzalez, first Bowman mega. Wilder Dallas first, and Carlos Gutierrez first. Nothing wrong with the Gonzalez. Go Bo Sox. Tarek Skubal mega. Esteban Mejia first Bowman mega. TJ Rumfeld first, and then a laser Sam Peterson. I got one more retail box. One more Bowman mega. So let me just yeah, just a heads up. If you're watching on YouTube, you are a little delayed, like a good 30-second delay. Just a heads up. No harm, but if you're trying to chat, just heads up. I think it got stuck over there for a minute, maybe early on, and it got going again. But it's a hair behind it, looks like. Wyatt Sanford and Christian Moore megas. Juan Sanchez, Ava Arquette, first chrome. Top load Arquette for the Marlins. Ava Arquette, first mega. Nolan McLean mega. Caden Scarborough, first chrome. Nick Monastery, first. Top load a couple of those. Marlins Rangers. Ava Arquette. And Scarborough on a chrome. Connor Griffin mega. Roki Sasaki mega. Keaton Anthony first. Seung Jun Kim first laser. And Carson Wisenhunt red rookie. Roldy Brito, first mega. Shohei Ohtani, mega. Andrew Fisher, first base, and Arjun Damala. There's Ohtani. And Harry grabbing spot 2. Got you, bud. I'm assuming that's on the right-hand side, right, Harry? We'll put you in on the right. Let me know if I was mistaken. Harry, spot 2. Leaves us with 2 spots left on the jumbo. I got a few of these, so we can run multiple rounds if you guys want. Aaron Judge and Jorge Quintana, first megas. Pedro Iberguin, first, and Sejun Moon, first. Jacob Marcy, mega. Andrew Tess, first mega. Gavin Keelan and Daniil Ortiz, first laser. And that is it for the retail boxes. All right. Let's go with Bowman. So I got a Bowman hobby and a Topps Chrome hobby, as well as Tribute and a Jetpack. We'll get a bunch more paper in this one. We got 1 auto coming up. It'll be the rest of our paper will come out of this box. Good luck, guys. Come on. Something low. Randall Rodriguez, Chris Arroyo, Edward Duran, first mini diamond. Johnny Farmello, Anthony Frobos, and Braden Montgomery. Electric Sluggers, Mookie Betts, Nelly Taylor, Cade Anderson. Thomas White and Ethan Dorches. Cam Caminiti, 67 on the top 100. Jackson Churio, Sterling, Luis Pena, Francisco Espinoza on the X-Fractor. And hang on, if you popped in, any luck on live fill? Joshua is, so the left side we haven't had any action on. The right side is almost full. So been 2 opposite ends. John's going 10 on the paper. And Sean Gus just closed, looks like 4 and 10 on the right. Update that here in 1 second. So we are closed on jumbo. Here, Roman Anthony, red rookie, not bad. Jose Urbina, Daniel Dickinson, first paper. So here, let me update that real quick, guys. Do me a favor. If you here, let me update the list here first, actually, before I start getting multiple claims there. Four and 10. All right, I'm going to copy and paste this list here real quick. Joshua, I just saw your comment, bud. Yeah, Sean, I got Sean grabbing 4 and 10, closing it down, bud. But I am about to put up round 2 if anybody wants to kick us off. go. And then if you need a screenshot, take it now. I'm getting ready to pull that list off the screen. Doing that now. Oh, that's not it. Let's try that again. Copy. And paste. All right, there we go. Guys, do me a favor. When you go to send payments on those, make sure you're using the payment info here on the bottom of the screen. So it's that gold188@yahoo.com if you're using PayPal. If you're using Venmo, Cash App, or Zelle, it's the same as the regular breaks. But for PayPal, it's that gold188@yahoo.com. We can take friends and family payments on that. So Michael, 10 on the right, 10. So 4 and 10 were the last two spots. They both got claimed. Michael, do you want 10 on this next round? Because I just put round 2 on the screen. So I've got round 2's now on the screen. That's wide open. Do you want spot 10, like first spot down? Or were you trying to claim 10 on the right side? Top Dog, I do. Your comment just popped up. Yeah, I'm sorry. YouTube's like 30 seconds delayed from Facebook. I'm not sure why. But if you guys want, I can, like I said, I can put you in for round 2. Round 1 is closed though. Yeah, they've got, let's see, that is, Michael, it's 2 autos on Jumbo this year. They changed it this year. Yeah, they changed it from 3 to 2. Not real happy on that, but that's what we got. Connolly early, Gabriel Rodriguez, Daniel Pierce first. Were you there earlier? Yeah, did not, bud. So yeah, I've got Michael, like I've got your comment in here. I got Sean's 4 and 10 right comment first. Then I got Joshua Patrick's I'll take last Jumbo. Then I got Michael Nolan's 10 on the right. Yeah, and it may show up different on yours. It is one of the more frustrating things about doing that on those YouTube or Facebook Live comments is sometimes they do show up different. I see it sometimes where it's different on my phone versus what I'm looking at on my screen. $61 on the top under Emil Morales, Henry Lalane, and Argenis Kayama first. Joshua, hey, bud, you did not. Yeah, you did not get one, bud. That's what I was trying to show you is that Sean got 4 and 10. Those were the last 2 spots. Then your comment came in, and then Michael's comment came in. Yeah, 4 and 10 closed. Just making sure I didn't have you in one of the other ones. I did not. No, Michael said those were the last 2. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There was only 2 spots left, 4 and 10. They were the last 2 spots when Sean got his 4 and 10 claim in. So that closed us. So your comment came in after that. I would have given you a different number if that's all it was. Yeah, if you're ever trying to claim in one of those and you claim a number that's taken, I'm gonna take that as like a placeholder of a spot. I'm assuming you'd be good with a different number. But yeah, those were the last 2, bud. Edward Florentino, paper. Electric Sluggers, Juan Soto, Justin Gonzalez, Ricardo Cova first. I mean, it sounds like there's a bunch of people that were still trying to get in. I bet we could probably close a round 2 if anybody wants to kick it off. Josh was one step ahead of that. Yeah, if anybody wants to kick off round 2, I think there's a pretty good shot we could close it. It's a good price, man. Blowouts at $7.90 on jumbos right now. Before we went live, I checked. They were at $7.90 and they were at $4.75 on Hobbies. Now, they're the same price they were yesterday. I don't think they should be the same price with the Otanis being hit. I think that price is going to fall some. And we do actually see it starting to come down on the wholesale side. So I think it's just inevitable. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just cut to the chase. Okay, round 2, 7 and 10. Perfect, gotcha. And then John Schwartz going 3, 5, and 9 on the left-hand side. So let's get hobby rolling. I like it. All right, round 2, 7 and 10, Michael Nolan. Seven and 10. And then left side, John. I always use blowout because I feel like it's the closest to average, and I don't have the capacity to go in and like comp them out between the big ones. So I figure, you know what, just pick one, use that one the same time each time. And sometimes they're going to be high, sometimes they're going to be on the lower side. I figure it'll average out in the end. Yeah, it's too often that I have to check their price, check retail pricing, and just going for efficient. Dakota Jordan 91 on the top 100. Leo DeVries, Bowman Sterling, Blaine Bullard, and Handelfrey Encarnacion first. Ethan Holiday 10 on the top 100. Cash Mayfield and Anthony Frobos 9 out of 125. 2 and 4 right hand side. Michael Shinky keeping us rolling on jumbo. Almost halfway full. Frobos Mets. And right side. There's 2 and 4. And then I got John Schwartz grabbing 5 and 9 on the right side. And 9. Got him. Over half. Still waiting on our auto here out of Bowman Hobby. Electric Sluggers, Ronald Acuna, Kendry Churio first, Andrew Salas on the Reptilian. Cags, Power Cores, Die Cut, Luis Arana and Theo Gillen. Come on, man. Give me a solid auto. Andrew Fisher on the paper. Leo DeVries, 3 on the top 100. Connor Griffin, Sterling, Jorge Quintana first. Matthias Lancome first. Again, just as a courtesy for the paper. Think about it. Hold on. As I'm saying paper, John Schwartz went 10 on the paper. John, I remember saying it, and I forgot to write it down. I got you. All right, so opening bid, $10 on the base paper. Again, that's just the paper. All of the chrome still gets sorted and shipped. Allen going 3 on jumbo. Update that here in 1 second. Auto to 75 is Riley Nelson. Guardians getting it. 15 out of 75. Riley Nelson, gold to Guardians. John Schwartz. Desan Hill first and Seaver King. Take some color. We're getting too many base autos lately. To 75, ain't bad. Nice. All right, Allen grabbing 3 on Jumbo. And then for you guys who are watching on YouTube, somebody asked earlier in the chat there if you wanted to participate in the live fill. You absolutely can. Like I said, you're a little bit delayed. You're like 30 seconds back. There's a little bit more of a lag there, so just keep that in mind. But right now, as I'm saying this, spots 1, 6, and 8 are still left on Jumbo. There's Murakami for the base paper. We'll top load that one. I do have a way to for you guys. There's a website you guys can use to send payment over. Ethan Holiday first on the paper. Franklin Arias. Blue, Cade Snell is 54 out of 150. That is a blue reptilian. Color match for the Cubbies. And then base reptilian, Luis Cova. Cade Snell. And we top load Murakami. And Ethan Holiday. Again, both going to the paper spot. Few packs to go. Scarborough, top load. Vlad on the die cut. Andrew Salas, Jace Mitchell, and Tyler Bremner. One more low numbered here. See a red. Let me see a red. Come on. Electric Sluggers, Connor Griffin, Carlos Virahonda, and David Hagman. 2 to go. JJ Weatherholt, Tyson Lewis. Last pack from Bowman Hobby. Numbered on the paper. Numbered paper goes with its team. That's not part of the paper spot. Walker Jenkins, 187 out of 299, Minnesota. Josh Noth and Brady Ebel base. That is it for Bowman. We got Topps Chrome, we got Tribute, and a Jetpack. Still to go. That does seal off the paper, though. So here is what's being auctioned off for the base paper. Again, all of this unnumbered, non-autoed base paper. And that is highlighted by, hold on. So Murakami, Ethan Holiday, Edward Florentino, and then 2 Andrew Fishers, 2 Caden Scarboroughs. A total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my top prospects. All going to the highest bidder. Current high bid is $10. And let's see. I got 6 and 1 just went down on the right side, so I'm down to just spot 8 on Jumbo. So right side, spot 1 went to Sean. And then spot 6 to Chase. And then 8 just went down. Let me just back out, come back in. I got Mitchell Groff with 8 on the right. Yeah, 6, 1, 8. All right, so that is round 2 closed. So same as last time, guys. If you're sending over, it's not a rush. I'm gonna finish the break before I check any payments. But when you are ready to send over, use this payment info that I have tag down here at the bottom of the chat. As you scroll through the chat, that comment should stay put. It's the same Venmo, same Cash App, same Zelle that we use to fill the breaks. The PayPal is different though. It's that gold188@yahoo.com. We can take friends and family payments on that one, so make sure we use that for the live fills. And here I'm going to copy and paste that list as well. So bear with me here just 1 second. Again, take a screenshot if you need it. I don't know why you need it, but if you do, it's only going to be there for another minute. And okay. I'm going to go ahead and take a blank list and put it up there for round 3. I got 6 of them, so we can do a few of these. I just got a whole one for tomorrow. Oh, man, it did it again. Hold on. Copy. Paste. There we go. All right, round 3's on the screen. Michael's calling for the Tigers these next 2. Said heat them up. I got a few teams need to heat up. All right. Topps Chrome. We're going to save that tribute. I was only able to get one other box of tribute other than the case I had yesterday. I had a case and a box. I am going to try to get restocked on that just as soon as possible. But for right now, that's what I got. I want to make sure I had some on release day. Wanted to have fun with the case break. It was a big break. I was on the fence on that one, but it was fun, man. We had some good cards. We had a few tough skunks. Yordan Alvarez, Christian Yelich refractor, Ohtani. Big ticket players, we'll take that. Lawrence Butler. There's Ohtani. Jeff McNeil, Andrew Painter. Cags, Perspectives. Love that card. Christian Walker. I'll top load that for KC. Dude, might be. I don't know who to sleeve at this point. Yeah, there's too many contenders. That's Yordan's looking good for it though. Dude is stroking it. Riley Green, Kyle Stowers, Jack Flaherty, Prism Refractor, and Nolan Arenado. I had him for most homers last year coming into opening day. Sal Frelick, Manny Machado, Juan Soto Refractor, Jacob Melton. It's a little too early on him. Isaac Collins, Henry Davis, Christopher Sanchez Refractor, and Justin Crawford base rookie. Yeah, I forget how much I had on that, but that was one of my preseason, my futures bets. Pete Crow Armstrong, Alex Freeland, Javi Baez, negative refractor, and Cam Smith. These negative refractors, a lot more common than they used to be. Keep top loading them for now, though. Colson Montgomery, Trent Grisham refractor, Francisco Lindor, and Aroldis Chapman. Xander Bogaerts, Yamamoto, Trevor Story, Andres Jimenez. Kodai Senga, Chris Sale, Austin Hayes, Prism Refractor, Dylan Beavers. Logan Webb, Brandon Lau, Roki Sasaki, Wild Styles, Jackson Holiday. Matt Shaw, Brian Wu Refractor, Jack Flaherty Prism Refractor, Drake Baldwin. Kevin Gausman, Wyatt Langford, Javier Baez, and Connor Griffin, base rookie. It's one of those two. That's where I'm guessing. Jimmy Crooks, Matt Chapman, refractor, Samuel Basallo, and Alejandro Kirk. Carlos Correa, Ronald Acuna, Julio, refractor, Colson Montgomery, base rookie. Sandy Alcantara, Byron Buxton, Roman Anthony, rookie, and Max Fried. Noah Cameron, Max Scherzer, refractor, Cody Freeman, Prism refractor, Austin Hayes. Hadn't been a ton of color in these. Mason Miller, Connolly Early, O'Neill Cruz, insert Vlad. Bryce Harper, Alec Burleson, Andrew McCutchen, Joey Ortiz. All right, so it is one of these last two. What's this one? This one, I got one numbered. Otani, base, Brandon Nimmo, Murakami insert, and this is our auto. Colby Thomas, rookie auto to 199. 171 out of 199 for the A's. John Schwartz. A's getting on the board. Sleeve up Otani after. Murakami insert. Colby Thomas auto. But we get color in this one. Hey, now gold. Willie Adames, Nick Pivetta, Adolis Garcia, Spencer Steer, 20 out of 50 for the Reds. O'Neal Graham. Reds, Spencer Steer to 50. All right, let's do the jetpack first. I usually end on those, but tribute, big box. Let's end on tribute. Down to two more of these. I'll have one in the break tomorrow, and then I guess probably last one, I don't know, maybe Monday or Tuesday. We should have the next series of Multiverse coming up, I think, pretty soon. I think that's supposed to be getting pretty close to being done. All right, so these are our in-house repacks while we wait for Rare Edition to finish their public checklist ones. For these, we've got three, we call them base cards. They're not base cards, but a little 3-pack of top-loaded cards, and then a one-touched hit and a graded card. So Jacob Wright, first Bowman, purple auto, one of those base cards I was saying about, for the Dodgers to 250. Not bad base. Brian Acuna, Bowman's best auto. Refractor auto out of Bowman's best, going to the Twins. And then Hedbert Perez, gold, 13 out of 50. That's out of 21 Sterling or 22? 21, right? Yeah, 21 Bowman Sterling. Our encased is Francisco Lindor. That's an ultraviolet. Dude, the ultraviolets this year are so different. I like them a lot better, too. This is out of 25. This is last year's ultraviolet. Francisco Lindor for the Mets. The closer Mets. And, ooh. Okay. Dude, that's solid. Let me drop one for the Bo Sox. O'Neill. Getting the 2014 first Bowman Mookie Betts PSA 10. Nice, dude. It's paper, but dude, it's a first Bowman Mookie 10. That's awesome. Nice hit. Solid hit. All right. Tribute time. Man, I love this box. These are so much fun. I think this might be my favorite product. I want to get a tribute to cleats. I didn't think they were in here until I went through the checklist on the set. They are. This is also, for what it's worth, I watched this get cut out of a fresh case. The guy sold me one box. He said I'd get one. And he cut the case, and I grabbed the box. So, should be thicker up top. Huh. Okay, definitely these two. All right, we'll try to hit the relics first. Griffey's hiding there. Oh, yes, come on. Love to pull a nice Griffey. Good luck, guys. Harmon Killebrew. Colson Montgomery, base rookie. First relic is Gunner. That's to 199 on the stamp of approval. 141 out of 199. Gunnar Henderson going to the O's. That's Steve Prevette. I don't know if that's a case hit, but I can tell you that used to be one of the relics per box was the stamp of approval. Always has been. And we did that case break yesterday, and we got one of these. So I don't know if they've bumped that from one per box to one per case. So we'll find out as we open more of the stuff, but it's the one that has the alphanumeric serial number on it that you can, it's kind of a difficult process to go through, but I have done it. It does work. You can go through the website and you can plug in that number and it will tell you what game the relic was pulled from. And we went and actually matched the jersey. We had one that was, I'm going to top load that. We had one that was Corbin Carroll, I believe, where he had slid into second that game, and he had just clay all over his jersey. And the piece we got was filthy. I mean, it was brown with clay. It was pretty cool. Byron Buxton, Alex Freeland, rookie, and George Springer to 50, 36 out of 50 jumbo relic for the Jays. Harry with his Jays to 50 gold. Go Jays. I don't know if that's the relic, honestly. That feels thicker. I'm gonna switch them up. Jimmy Crooks. Mookie Betts to 25. Nice. This time for the Dodgers. 16 out of 25 orange Mookie Betts. That is going to O'Neill. And then it was switched to 99, Francisco Lindor triple relic. That white looks a little stained. I don't know. Game used. It's not clean. 63 out of 99. It's hard to... I know you probably don't see it there, but I swear there's a little bit of yellowing in that. To 99, green for the Mets. Our closer Mets. Colt. Lindor. And here I'm going to top load Mookie. Mookie Betts to 25. All right. That one feels kind of thick. Let's go straight to it. Julio. Jimmy Fox. And Gunner to 25. Orange color match. Patch auto. I'm dropping one for that. That's so cool. Steve to 25, 22 all over the jersey number, 22 out of 25 on card, Gunnar Henderson, orange color match. That's filthy. Nice hit, dude. Nice hit. Gunner. Should be 2 more autos. Christian Moore, base rookie. Barry Bonds. Oh, it's nasty. Loving it, man. And then Jacob Melton, 10 out of 50, rookie. Rookie auto to 50, gold. Jacob Melton going to the Astro. That's Joseph Mayhew. Man, those teams that were open late, they're hitting. Jacob Melton, rookie auto, 10 out of 50. Christian Moore, rookie. All right. And guys, if you're in the live fill, stick around. Right after we finish this last pack, I'm going to do a quick recap of everything that we hit during the break. That's a great time to send over for the live fill payments if you haven't yet. And then we'll jump right into that live fill right after. Also, guys, if you're not doing it already, make sure that you guys text the word baseball to that number you see here, bottom of the screen, 833-448-0185. I send out a text message about 15 minutes before every break that I post, just letting you guys know exactly what's about to drop, the picture, the team pricing, the exact time I'm going to post the break. I send all that out in a reminder about 15 minutes before I go live. So if you want to receive those messages, just text the word baseball to that number. That'll opt you in. You can opt out anytime. Got a redemption. Thought that felt thin. Redemption coming. Yanquiel Fernandez. Trey Savage, 72 out of 75. Here we go, Harry. We'll take the purple rookie. Good luck, guys. Okay, base auto. Kevin McGonigal, Tigers. There they are. Let's go, Michael. Nice hit, dude. That's more like it. Michael needed that one. I've got a few of you guys I got cold streaks I'm working on. His was one of them. Terry, I'm about to make last call on that paper. I'll show you here in just 1 second. High bids at $10. We'll go through that here in 1 second. Let me top load Trey. All right. So on the paper, that was all of the paper from the break. It was a hobby, a couple blasters, a couple megas, and it was headlined with Murakami, Ethan Holiday, Edward Florentino, Andrew Fisher ×2, Caden Scarborough times 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my headliners. And like I said, that's a hobby, 2 blasters, and 2 megas. High bid is currently $10. I'm going to make last call on that right after I do this recap. But first, the recap. We had Trey Savage to 75. John. Trey Savage to 75. Christian Moore, base rookie. Mookie Betts to 25, orange. Colson Montgomery, rookie. Spencer Steer to 50, Murakami, rookie insert. Connor Griffin, base rookie. Javier Baez, negative refractor. Cags on the Perspectives rookie insert. Shohei Ohtani on the big ticket insert. Walker Jenkins, paper to 299. Cade Snell, blue reptilian to 150. Anthony Frobos to 125. Justin Gonzalez, Daniel Pierce, base firsts. Roman Anthony, red rookie. Andrew Fisher, first chrome. Shohei Ohtani, Bowman Sterling, mega. Caden Scarborough, first. Ava Arquette, first mega and base. Justin Gonzalez and Andrew Fisher, first megas. Ethan Holiday, first chrome. Daniel Pierce, first mega. Murakami, base rookie. Griffin, base rookie. Colson Montgomery, rookie Ray Wave. Franklin Arias to 250 purple. Eduardo Tait to 125. Ethan Holiday, first chrome. Daniel Pierce, first reptilian. Chris Arroyo to 299, first speckle. Out of our jet pack, we had the Hedbert Perez to 50, Jacob Wright to 250, first Bowman purple auto, and then Brian Acuna, Bowman's best refractor auto. Also had a Colby Thomas to 199, rookie auto, Riley Nelson to 75, first Bowman auto, Roldy Burrito to 99, first Bowman auto as well. So the autos from the main break, they were all on color, no base autos. We had the Francisco Lindor Ultraviolet from 2025 Topps Chrome. That came out of a Jet Collection box, as did the Mookie Betts PSA 10 2014 Bowman Prospect. First Bowman. And then the hits from Tribute. The hits from Tribute, we had Francisco Lindor to 99, green relic. George Springer to 50, jumbo relic. Gunnar Henderson to 199 on the stamp of approval relic. Jacob Milton to 50 auto. Gunnar Henderson again to 25 on the orange color match auto. And then Kevin McGonigal on the rookie auto out of Tribute. All right. That was the break. I got a bunch I want to sleeve later. I'm looking at the comments. Let's see. 13, 12. Sit with my dog. He's good. 15 on the paper. John's at 16 on the paper. I can fix that. It's a middle school report card fix. 16, the new high bid. 21, and the dog approves. Terry at 21 on the base paper. I just butchered that. I don't know. I can't write it, I guess. $21, the new high bid on the base paper. And then let me clear this. Perfect. Gunner Party. Yeah, doubling up in that one. Auto and a relic. I mean, technically 2 relics. One was a relic auto. All right. 21. Terry's got the high bid. So going once, going twice. Going to give it just a second. There's a little bit of a delay, so I'm trying to buy you some time there. John's bowing out. Don't see anyone else jumping in. The pup's handsome. You don't care for. 21 going once, going twice. Terry, they're yours, bud. Sold. Appreciate that, guys. All right. Terry, I got you, but I'll add that to your stack. Let's see. Let's grab the live fill. So I've got, just a reminder, I got 2 rounds closed for Jumbo. Round one of Jumbo was PJ O'Brien, Harry Tiller, Jeffrey Annett, Sean Gus, John Schwartz, Austin Nelson, John Schwartz, Craig Chavez, Jeffrey Anesh and Sean Gus. And then round 2 is Sean Gus, Michael Shinky, Alan Shaver, Michael Shinky, John Schwartz, Chase Watson, Michael Nolan, Mitchell Groff, John Schwartz, and Michael Nolan. All right. I am going to hop out of the chat for just a second. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere, but I can't see your comments for just 1 minute here. I'm going to go check these payments. Again, if you guys haven't sent yet, use this PayPal info that I've got tagged down here at the bottom of the screen. It's the same Venmo, same Cash App, same Zelle, even though I didn't show the Zelle, but PayPal's different. As you scroll around, that comment should stay put. It's that gold 188 at Yahoo if you're using PayPal. But just do me a favor, make sure those are all coming in as friends and family payments. That's why we give you that one. That's Jason's personal, our regular Jet Breakers account. We can only take goods and services on. So didn't want to have to pad the break any to account for that. So just figured we trim it down and yeah, try to get as low as we could. All right. I got Alan Shaver. I've got yours. Let's see. You got one in round 2. Got you. Michael Shinky, I've got you for a pair. Chase Watson, I've got for 1. And then Harry, I've got you for yours. Okay, John Schwartz, I've got you for your first 2. And then Austin Nelson, I've got you for yours. Okay, John, I've got you for your other 2 here. Let's see, I got Michael Nolan for a pair. Sean Gus, I've got you for, looks like 3. 1, 2, and 3. Craig Chavez, I've got you for yours. Okay, those look good. And then here, let me check over here. Let me just refresh this one more time. Here, actually, let me refresh this one over here too. Okay. There we go. Okay, Mitch, I've got yours. Perfect. All right. So round 2's paid up. Round 1, I got, let's see, PJ O'Brien and Jeffrey Anesh. Just double check, make sure I didn't miss those. I don't think I did. Okay, here, I'm going to message both of those. Let me see if they've popped in the chat. Yes, Mitchell, I just saw your chat. I just saw your comment. Yep, you are good. That was yeah, round 2 closed. That's round 3 that you see on the screen. No takers yet on round 3. Here, let me message these guys here real quick. Let them know that we closed. Okay, and then let me send one to him too. Okay. And then let me tag him here and we're good to go. Okay. All right, that should do it. Let me get back in the chat here. Sorry, I got to kind of take my screens apart when I do that. Give me 1 second. Let's get them all back together. There we go. All right, guys, let's get started. All right, first up, let me get a letter between A, B, and C. Or you can say left, middle, right. A, B, C, left, middle, right. Somebody pick the box for round 1. First comment I see is round 1's box. Second comment I see is round 2's box. Let's do that. I've got a few more over there. I grabbed 3. I can grab more if we need them. Okay, C. So first one will be C. That's this one here. That's round 1. You get one more comment. A or B. A or there we go. Hang on. A. C and A. C A. So we'll pull B. It can be round 3's box if it goes. That'll be next. This will be first. There we go. That's round 1. All right. One last thing. Let me set up my random. I told you I don't like coming in with it preset anymore. I'm superstitious. Come on. There we go. Making me log back in. fill number 1. It's jumbo, and today's the 30th. There we go. Okay, 26 Topps Chrome Jumbo, 1 box, triple random live fill number 1. There we go. Got it. All right, good to go. Let's bring this on screen. There we go. All right, I know this is small. I will make this bigger in just a minute. Let me get the teams randomized first, and then I'll zoom in. So I got PJ O'Brien in spot number 1, Harry Tillers in spot number 2, Jeffrey Anesh in spot number 3, Sean Gus is in 4, John Schwartz in 5, Austin Nelson's in 6, John Schwartz in 7, Craig Chavez in 8, Jeffrey Anesh in 9, Sean Gus in spot number 10. That's my 1 through 10 list, and then here is my randomizer. 26 Topps Chrome Jumbo, 1 box, triple random. This is live fill number 1 for today, July 30th. 5 times on the randomizer, 30 teams on the list. There's the Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. As always, guys, we'll spin it 5 times. After that 5th and final randomization, I will copy and paste that now randomized list. I'll drop it next to your names, and then I'm going to move the columns over so that if you're in spot number 4, you take all the 4s, 4, 14, 24. 5 takes the 5s, 5, 15, 25, so on and so forth. I'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and bust the box. Best of luck. 5 spins. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and last spin. There's 5. I got the Pirates down to the Mariners. Got a copy. There's my code if you ever want to check my work. I'm going to take 11 through 30, drag and drop. Same with these, 21 through 30 over there, and now we can zoom. There we go. All right. PJ O'Brien, I got you with the Pirates, Diamondbacks, and the Padres. Harry Tiller with the Astros, Giants, and Tigers. Jeffrey Anesh, Braves, Marlins, and Cardinals. Sean Gus, Reds, Jays, and Yankees. John Schwartz with the Royals, Red Sox, Rangers. Austin Nelson, Cubs, Twins, and Guards. John Schwartz with the A's, Mets, and Nats. Craig Chavez, Phillies, Dodgers, and Angels. Jeffrey Anesh, Rockies, O's, Rays. Sean Gus, White Sox, Brewers, and the Mariners. Again, if there's any trades, now's the time. I'm going to slide these cards on that back table, clear me some room here. Not really seeing any action, guys. Let's make last call. All right. Take a screenshot if you need it, guys. I'm about to pull that down. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that. Let's pull that down. I'll put it back up if you need it, but here, let me print real fast. All right, let's go. Good luck, guys. This is box from Topps. This came. This is one of the ones I was able to pick up on release day. We got in there, got a quick order. Was able to get through. I can't win the EQLs, but when it's a regular like product drop, I'm usually pretty fast about getting in and being able to get something. So was able to get some Topps Chrome Jumbos. They actually landed yesterday. No, they landed on Tuesday, but I couldn't use them on Tuesday because we'd already posted on Tuesday, and Wednesday we did the case break. So it's my first chance to really jump into them. But we got 2 rounds closed on this one. Good luck, guys. Here we go. Isaac Paredes, Spencer Steer, Devin Williams, Hunter Goodman, Chase Dollander, Drew Gilbert, Jazz Chisholm, Paul Skeens, Wild Styles, Jack Caglione, rookie, Jonathan Aranda, Wave, and Spencer Torkelson, refractor. I am going to sleeve as I go here, so we'll take our time. I don't want to get these mixed up. Pete Crow Armstrong, Fernando Tatis, Harrison Bader, Hunter Green, Jacob Mizorowski, base rookie, Marcelo Mayer, Luis Castillo, Bubba Chandler, Jose Ramirez, Wrecking Crews, Eugenio Suarez, wave, Aaron Judge, refractor. I'll top load the Judge for the Yankees on the refractor. That was a $40 card last year. We'll see this year. I don't know. Not holding out. All right. Brenton Doyle, Bobby Witt, Augustin Ramirez, Bryce Terang, Denzel Clark, Aaron Judge, base. Jacob Mizorowski with another base rookie. Nolan Shanuel, Derek Jeter, perspectives. Augustin Ramirez is to 199. That's 80 out of 199 for the Marlins. Marlins are Jeffrey Anesh in the 3. Carter Jensen on the base refractor. Still sleeve the Jeter up. Always use a lot of plastic on Topps Chrome, especially around release. I'm going to top load Miz. All right, back in it. Come on. Chase Meadrith, Ozzie Albies, Corbin Burns, Nick Kurtz, Troy Melton, Lars Nootbaar, Cole Young, Miguel Vargas, O'Neill Cruz, Jackson Churio, big ticket, Sal Stewart, rookie refractor. Take that for the Reds. Joe Adell, Kobe Mayo, Matthew Boyd, Jeremy Pena, Samuel Basallo, rookie, Jackson Churio, Chris Bryant, Francisco Lindor, Jackson Merrill, Mackenzie Gore, wave, and Wilyer Abreu on a refractor. Jesus Lazardo, Kyle Schwarber, Sal Stewart, base rookie, Wilyer Abreu, Ernie Clemente, Chase Burns, base rookie, Paul Skeens, Brooks Lee, Giancarlo Stanton, Wrecking Crew, Imai, rookie, wave, Royce Lewis, refractor. So John's going to the National. Anybody else making it out there? I didn't hear anybody. We might have a few people hop in late, though. I haven't heard much from the guys. I think they're probably busy. It's chaos. They usually have a trade night that first night. They usually have one the first night, and then they usually have a big one. I'm trying to remember what is it? Is it Friday night that's the big trade night? I don't think it's Saturday. I think it might be Friday night. Can't remember. Jacob deGrom, Andy Pajes, Kerry Carpenter, Will Smith, Moises Ballesteros, Yostinson Garcia, Dalen Lyle, Suarez, Mackenzie Gore, Nick Kurtz. Nice color match to 50. 29 out of 50. Big Amish. Second year gold. A's, John Schwartz in the 7. Yostinson Garcia, the password on a rookie refractor. Nick Kurtz to 50. Password refractor. Hunter Brown, Corbin Carroll, Mike Trout, Pete Alonso, TJ Rumfeld, Harry Ford, Zach Neto, Kyle Tucker, Otto Kemp, Ellie De La Cruz, insert, Mike Yastrzemski, refractor. Still got both autos live here. Maybe this one. We got color. Ivan Herrera, Junior Caminero, Blake Snell, Seiya Suzuki, Mike Yastrzemski, Spencer Torkelson, Seth Lugo, Drew Rasmussen. It is an auto. Ogasawara, rookie refractor. Bryce Harper. And it's Jack Perkins, A's. Got the Kurtz a minute ago. This time they get the rookie auto to 299. 97 out of 299 to John Schwartz and the A's in that 7 spot. Dylan Cruz, Christian Campbell, Carter Jensen, Royce Lewis, Ogasawara, Taylor Ward, Luke Weaver, Jackson Holiday, Imai rookie insert, Wave Gabriel Moreno, refractor, Moises Ballesteros. Come on, man. Should still have one more auto here. Let's go here. Lubob, Tarek Skubal, Cam Schlittler, rookie. Wilson Contreras, Brandon Sproat, Trey Yasavage, base rookie. UC Kikuchi, Parker Messick, Wrecking Crew, Corey Seager, Cole Reagan's Wave, and then Seiya Suzuki, refractor. Top load the cam in the tray. Last pack should be loaded. Hot pack. Garrett Crochet, CJ Kafis, Vinny Pascantino, Kyle Manzardo, JT Realmuto, Paul Goldschmidt, Christian Moore. I see color. Refractor, Ernie Clement. A lot of color in this one. Hold on. JJ Weatherholt, Future Stars. Noelvi Marte is 124 out of 150 for the Reds. Reds, that was Sean Gus in the 4. And then should be our auto. Nice. Sal Stewart. Still with the Reds. Still with Sean. 258 out of 275. Nice. It's who you want to see with the Reds. Good color. To 275. Both autos on color out of that one. I like that. And then let me give you guys a recap on that one. So we had, hold on. We had Trey Savage, Cam Schlittler, Jacob Mizrowski ×2, all base rookies. Refractors, Sal Stewart, rookie Aaron Judge. And then Tetsuya Imai, rookie wave. Jack Caglione, Wild Styles. Numbered parallels, Agustin Ramirez /199. Noel V. Marte /150. Nick Kurtz /50. And then autos, both numbered. Jack Perkins /99, rookie auto for the A's. Sal Stewart /275, yellow rookie auto for the Reds. That's our box, boys and girls. All right, we've already picked the box for round 2. We've already checked payments. We're good to go, so we can jump right into round 2. And that is right. Oh, hang on. Hold on. Wait. Let me grab a random. I just got to copy paste, but come on. Dude, I don't know why my computer is doing this. It's doing this thing where like I hover my mouse over the icons at the bottom and I click the one I want to do and it just doesn't work. All right. Sorry, give me 1 second here. Copy and paste. We'll change this to live fill number 2 5 times and copy and paste the teams. There we go. Okay, that's better. All right, guys. Again, I know it's small. I will zoom in just a minute. I got Sean Gus in spot number 1. Michael Shinky is in spot number 2. Alan Shaver is in 3. Michael Shinky's in 4. John Schwartz in 5. Chase Watson's in 6. Michael Nolan's in 7. Mitchell Groff in 8. John Schwartz in 9. Michael Nolan in spot number 10. And then there's the random. So 26, Topps Chrome Jumbo, 1 box, triple random. This is live fill number 2 for today, July 30th. 5 times on the randomizer, 30 teams on the list. I got the Diamondbacks down to the Nationals. Chase, we are about to run it right now. Hold on. You are in this one. Yeah, you're in spot 6. Chase, you are about to get your team. 5 times on that randomizer. After the 5th and final, I'll copy and paste the list. I'll drop it next to your names. I'll move the columns over so that if you're in spot 4, you get all the 4s. 4, 14, 24. 5 takes the 5s. 5, 15, 25. So on and so forth. We'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. As soon as that chat's died down, we'll go ahead and bust the box. Best of luck. Here we go. 5 times. 1. There's 2, 3, 4. Last spin. There's 5. Dodgers in the 1 spot. That 1 spot's hit hard twice. Down to the Diamondbacks in the 30. There's my number. Oh, well, I guess that works too. I'm the one I was trying to hit, but okay. There we go. All right. Sean, I've got you with the Dodgers, Astros, and the Rays. Michael Shinky with his Brewers. There we go. Giants and Pirates. Nice. Alan Shaver with the A's, Jays, and Yankees. Michael Shinky with the Mets, White Sox, and Rangers. John Schwartz with the Twins, Guardians, Padres. Chase Watson with the Marlins, Braves, and Royals. Michael Nolan, Cubs, Angels, Cardinals. Mitchell Groff with the Rockies, Nats, and Tigers. John Schwartz with the Mariners, O's, and Red Sox. Michael Nolan with the Phillies, Reds, and Diamondbacks. Again, any trades, now's the time. I'm going to clear this off real fast. All right. Not seeing any action on the chat, so again, we'll make a last call. All right, let's do it, guys. Just going to print the list real fast. All right. Best of luck, guys. Here we go. Come on, man. Let me pull a banger. Still want to see a short print. Want to see a minion. I actually like those cards. There we go. Good luck. Corbin Carroll, Mike Trout, Pete Alonso, Wilson Contreras, Brandon Sproat, Trey Savage rookie, Kikuchi, Parker Messick, George Brett on the insert, George Springer wave, Kerry Carpenter on a refractor. Top load the tray. Trey Turner, Robert Suarez, Matt McClain, George Valera, Kevin McGonigal, base rookie, Josh Bell, Warming Bernabell, Pete Crow Armstrong, O'Neill Cruz, Jordan Walker wave, and Jesus Luzardo on a refractor. I don't think I'm going to do it tomorrow. I think I'm going to do it next week, though. Maybe Monday. I don't know. I've got a bunch of those draft Asia boxes. Not a bunch. I have a couple of them left, but I've still got enough. I've still got them in multiple years to be able to do a multi-year mixer, and there's a lot of good chasers that are in there. I'm thinking about doing that as a random team break. And looks like we're going to have a perspectives coming up. Michael McGreevy, Rafael Devers, Dalton Varsho, Chandler Simpson, Randy Arozarena, Peyton Toll, Fernando Tatis, Owen Casey, Skeens on the perspectives. Gunner insert, and Blake Snell refractor. It's 2020, 2021, and 2022. So it's 3 straight years. And it's like, yeah, it's Jordan Walker, Pete Crow Armstrong, Jacob Mizorowski's on there. Like there's some fun chase in between those 3 years. And I'll probably also still add a 25 draft box as well, like a hobby box. So it'd be 6 autos between those 4. Isaac Paredes, Spencer Steer, TJ Rumfeld, Harry Ford, Brooks Lee, Kyle Tucker, Otto Kemp, Sal Stewart, insert, Future Stars, Cags, Logan Gilbert blue is 73 out of 150, and then Will Smith on a refractor. Mariners was, let's go Seattle. John in the 9. John Schwartz with the Mariners. Logan Gilbert to 150. Let's see. Let's go here. I'll try to sweat these autos down. Britton Doyle, Bobby Witt, Zach Neto, Devin Williams, Hunter Goodman, Chase Dollander, Drew Gilbert, Jazz Chisholm, Colson Montgomery, Wrecking Crew, Kaz on a rookie wave, and then a refractor, Jose Ramirez. Blue Jays, Take the Cavs Wave rookie. Who had the Jays? It was Allen in the 3. Edwin Diaz, James Wood, Cade Horton, Harrison Bader, Hunter Green, Troy Melton, Heriberto Hernandez, Marcelo Mayer, Luis Castillo, Brendan Donovan Wave, and Dylan Cruz refractor. Junior Caminero, Blake Snell, Dylan Cruz, Christian Campbell, Mike Yastrzemski, Spencer Torkelson, Drew Rasmussen, Taylor Ward, Paul Skeens again on the perspectives. Orange, big ticket this time, though. Daniel Schneemann refractor. Big ticket. James Wood to 25. Nice one. Nats, 13 out of 25. Good color. Nationals were Mitchell Groff in the 8. Sleeving up all these refractors. Austin Hayes, Jack Flaherty, Adley Rutschman, Michael Bush, CJ Kafis, Vinny Pascantino, Cam Schlittler, rookie, TJ Realmuto, Paul Goldschmidt, Samuel Basallo insert, Andy Pahis refractor. Cam base rookie. Let's go here. See if it's the same as the last box. Luis Angel Acuna, Jeremy Pena, Samuel Basallo, Jackson Churio, Francisco Lindor, Jackson Merrill, Kyle Manzardo, Cal Raleigh, Bryce Harper, Wrecking Crew, Cody Bellinger, Wave, and Jacob deGrom refractor. So should still have both of our autos live. Here we go. Kyle Schwarber, Ivan Herrera, Wilyer Abreu, Ernie Clement, Seiya Suzuki, Chase Burns, rookie, Paul Skeens, Seth Lugo, Basallo insert, Shane Smith wave, and Shota refractor. I got a couple of hot packs. Last 2 packs should both be loaded. They were last box. They were in that 4 spot in both of those. These should all be from the same case. I would assume they're all from the same case. So very often that happens where they all kind of put them in the same spot. It differs case to case, but usually they're in the same spot from box to box within the case. Not always, usually though. Agustin Ramirez, Bryce Terang, Jesus Luzardo, Denzel Clark, Aaron Judge, Sal Stewart, base rookie, Mizorowski, base rookie, Nolan Shanuel, Gleyber Torres, refractor, P. Crow Armstrong, big ticket, and our auto, Jimmy Crooks, 222 out of 299 for the Cardinals. Cardinals, that is Michael Nolan in the 7. Jimmy Crooks. Sorry, I got a few to sleeve here real quick. And we're going to top load Miz. All right, last pack. Also, guys, last call. If anybody's looking for anything like Percy-wise, just let me know. If we want to cut anything, we can. Otherwise, we are going to call it. Is that orange? That's orange and a redemption. Good luck, guys. Xavier Edwards, Zach Wheeler, Mookie Betts, Lars Nootbaar, Cole Young, Miguel Vargas, O'Neal Cruz, Chris Bryant, Refractor, Christian Campbell. And then let's get the orange first. It is Christopher Sanchez for the Phillies. Orange is 9 out of 25 for the Phils. Michael Nolan in the 10 spot. And then the hit. Good luck. Come on, man. Give me a big one here. Rookie auto blue parallel should be to 150. Roman Anthony. There we go. Let me drop one for the Red Sox. Who had him? John Schwartz in the 9. Roman Anthony, blue rookie auto. John, if you want me to scratch the code and send you a picture of it so you can redeem it, let me know. I will always assume that you guys do not want me to do that. If you do want me to, just let me know, and I'm happy to do it. It speeds up the process. You don't have to wait for it to get there before you redeem it. And also, sometimes it does happen where packages get lost in the mail. It's not ideal. It doesn't happen often, but every once in a while, it's just part of the process. It does happen. Of course, we would make sure to get you reimbursed on that if it got lost in the mail. However, I would not have your card. So if you're planning on scratching them anyway, not a bad option. We got 2 orange in that box. Just realized that. So here was the recap on that one. Base rookies of Cam Schlittler, Kevin McGonigal, Trey Yesavage, and Jacob Mizorowski. Kaz on a rookie wave. Logan Gilbert to 150. Pair of orange. James Wood to 25 on a big ticket player. And then Christopher Sanchez to 25 orange wave auto. Jimmy Crooks to 299 rookie auto. And then on the redemption, Roman Anthony, blue parallel. Should be to 150 redemption. That was a little better. All right. Well, guys, that is it. That is all I got for this one. So we'll go ahead and call it there. Congrats on everybody hitting this one. If I wasn't able to get you a hit, hopefully I'll get you guys on the next one. I will look forward to seeing you guys on a fresh break tomorrow. And we'll get one more in before the weekend. Tomorrow's last day of the shipping cycle. So everything from Monday through tomorrow will all get consolidated after the weekend. So cool. All right, guys, take care. Have a great one. And I'll see y'all tomorrow.